Everybody say field trip!
Field trip.
So we are off today on a field trip to the Institute for Creation Research in Dallas, Texas. And we are excited, aren't we, girls?
Yes!
Yeah, so come along with us. We were so excited to have Uncle Trace and our cousin Riley along with us today. It made for a full car and a really good time. This was our first trip to the Institute of Creation Research Museum in Dallas, and we got to go with a group of our really good homeschool friends and just spend the day at the museum and then have a picnic for lunch. Here I'm just kind of looking at the grounds waiting for our friends to arrive. Never been to a creation museum and you live anywhere near Dallas, Texas, this is such a great place to go. So many wonderful exhibits, and it's not too long to go through. So even if you have little ones, we have a 4-year-old, and sometimes her attention span can be pretty short. But these exhibits are so beautifully done. All the colors, all the attention to detail, just really grabs and holds your attention. They also have some wonderful, very informative exhibits. Lots to learn for kids and adults. I can't tell you how many things that I learned at this museum that I had never even heard before. So if you want a creation museum experience and you live anywhere near Dallas, I'm going to link in the description box below to the website for the Institute for Creation Research Museum, and I just know that you guys will love it. are these sinks. Is it weird to record in the bathroom? I hope not, because these were so cool. And look at the sign on the floor. Too fun. We were getting pretty sleepy after our picnic lunch, but we stayed to watch a show in the planetarium before heading off and making one special stop on our way home. Right, so the museum was fun, right? Yeah. Who's ready for Buc-ees?
I am. It's Buc-ees.
It's Buc-ees.
What am I?
Pretty sure it's Buc-ees.
It's Buc-ees.
Somebody shared a post there.
Let's take a vote.
I,
Who thinks it's Buc-ees? Okay, who thinks it's Buc-ees?
who's never been there before?
Hey!
Buc-ees wins.
Pretty sure it's Buc-ees.
No,
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Buc-ees, or as I think it should be pronounced, Buc-ees, because it is a bougie gas station in my opinion. Buc-ees has world records for the world's largest convenience store. Their store in New Braunfels is 66,335 square feet. Now we're talking a big gas station, guys, that sells a lot more than just your regular convenience stores. They also tout the world record for the world's longest car wash at 255 feet of conveyor belt car wash. That's a pretty good car wash. I bet you get a good wash out of that. Now I have to say, I've been pressured for at least the last 3 years since we've moved back home by friends, family, and just people randomly on the street that I have to visit Buc-ees. Now I've been pretty reluctant to do so. I like to live very simply, very minimally, and I don't like to spend money on just meaningless things. So the idea of a gas station that would take even more of my money really didn't appeal to me. I also don't like to get in on bandwagons and things with just too much hype. But I gotta say, today we had a great excuse to stop, and my little brother, like little brothers do, finally convinced me to stop at Buc-ees. And boy, does this gas station have everything. It just goes to show you that you can put a logo on just about anything. With our yummy snacks in hand, we headed home. And that wasn't all of the story. We actually ended up having some car trouble on the way home and had to call my cousin with a tow truck and Meemaw to come and rescue us. That might be a story for another day, but we actually eventually made it home and we're glad we went. We had such a good time. Thank you guys so much for following us on our trip, our homeschool trip today to the Institute for Creation Research. We hope that you'll continue to watch and like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up with all of our fun adventures. We'll talk to you guys next time. Yeah, shoot it as we kind of go in.
Joe's beautiful face. His nice side profile.
Just don't get the rearview mirror. Here's rearview mirror. He's right in the back. Shows.
My hairy ears.
You can leave that audio in there. He's filming this or there's the loading docks.
Okay, maybe we don't have to do all of that.
There's some random old people. Ooh, look, a Corvette.
But they put the sun cover on.
This is what happens when you let your little brother do the recording, the filming.
It's the prettiest thing here.